Pop Tart review number 41. Frosted blue raspberry flavored Pop Tarts.
So the first thing I'm noticing about these Pop Tarts is the cute blue filling that's seeping through the Pop Tart holes.
Yeah, it's actually adorable. So not only is there the blue drizzle on the top of the Pop Tart, there's actually filling, as you can see, coming through the holes, which is very cute, and I can't wait to taste it.
Same. I love blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm. We've been highly anticipating these Pop Tarts.
Truly.
Oh, hot.
I love it.
I haven't...
Too hot to taste.
It's very tangy. My first impression of it is like, to be honest, I got a lot of pastry. So like a little bit like plain kind of pastry feeling. But what I can taste of the blue filling is very tangy. Here, I'll get a bite of just... Ooh, that is electric. Look at that. That's like electric blue.
That's what I would call it.
Looks good.
No. It seems like the pastry to filling ratio is like super low. Like, it's hard. I was questioning when I bit into this whether I was crazy and whether the filling was actually blue, because it didn't really look like there was anything going on in there. But I mean, the taste is completely adequate, so
it's true.
I'm not too worried about it.
It does it's very tart. It tastes like a blue raspberry candy kind of. Yeah.
Just your traditional sour blue raspberry. They just don't advertise the sour part.
Two things. This Pop Tart reminds me of the Wildberry Pop Tarts that we have sampled in the past. And it also reminds me of just like those like sour straws that are blue raspberry flavored. It reminds me of those. I almost feel as though this Pop Tart, unlike many others, would be as good untoasted as it is toasted.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Just because of the flavor profile. Like, I think it doesn't require toasting, whereas if you looked at, like, the brown sugar cinnamon, or some of the other, like, baking flavors that we loved, the toasting really is the defining factor.
Yeah, definitely.
But for this one, I think the flavor almost stands on its own.
I mean, maybe I just haven't been eating enough blue raspberry flavored candies lately, or candy in general. I don't know.
Could be.
But I would eat the entire box of these Pop Tarts in like one day.
Okay.
If given
That's
the
totally
opportunity.
fair. I mean, for myself, I would probably prefer one of my classic favorites, such as confetti cupcake, cinnamon roll, brown sugar cinnamon, chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, hot fudge sundae. Like, those are kind of generally my favorite flavors of Pop Tart. However, I would not turn this down. If someone offered me this Pop Tart and I were in a position to accept, I definitely would accept.
Yes, I agree. It's definitely not the best Pop Tart I've ever had. But for sure, like, I would eat it if someone gave me one.
How would you rank it against some of the other ones that we've tried, like cherry, strawberry, wildberry? Like, what would your...
It's interesting, actually, because fruity ones are not... Historically, they aren't necessarily my favorite. I like the cookies and cream one. I like the cookie dough ones.
Yes.
I do like the classic, like, strawberry Pop-Tart.
For sure.
But
of course, who doesn't?
For, like, a fruit-flavored Pop-Tart that is also a candy-flavored Pop-Tart. I mean, I guess that's the unique thing about it compared to other fruit-flavored Pop-Tarts is, like...
That's true.
It's also candy-flavored, but it's not disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like, I would probably rather eat this one, actually, than, like, the standard raspberry flavor Pop-Tart, to be honest.
I think I agree.
Interesting. I think out of 7, I'm going to give this one a solid 5.25. I enjoy it. I like it.
I think I'm going to have to give it... Now, audience, please, if I rated the cookie dough one higher than this, let me know, because that is an issue that I'll have to resolve.
Absolutely.
This is not better than that.
Consistency, reliability.
But I think I would rate this a 5.75 to 6.
Wow.
Unless,
That's
of course,
high.
my favorites were tied or not that high.
Yep. Wow.
But, you know, after 41 Pop Tarts, it's kind of hard to keep track, and consistency can get a little wonky when
Years are
you're
passing,
comparing something to when you had 30 Pop Tarts ago.
Absolutely.
But I do enjoy this Pop Tart quite a lot.
Yeah. I think it's a good one.
I mean, the texture is really nice.
For sure. So, just for our audience, we'd highly recommend checking out the blue raspberry flavored Pop-Tart. I know that the flavor at the beginning might kind of weird you out, but
I was weirded out.
I was also weirded out. We were anticipating it. We were also very nervous, to be honest. Like, we didn't want to let it show for our audience, but we were feeling very nervous about it. So, I'm happy to report that this has been a successful flavor.
Definitely.
Yeah, we love it. So, highly recommend checking it out. If you have any questions, just in the comments.
Down there.
Leave them in the comments. And until the next time.
Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you next time on Pop Tart Review.